It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm coming for you, son.
Mike 9. Hey. You got
H3218. Chopper.
They go play action now. Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Take four.
Echo.
Mike 9.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And the Jets are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. And they'll run again. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Sanders on first down, not finding much of anything there as he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This defense for the Jets, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And that will be incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hey. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
I got him. Bravo!
Play action. It's Wilson.
Stay with your man.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on 1st down. Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Protein spill. Kill, go.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to...
This is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Let him know.
43 is the mic.
Watch the pass.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Play action. Now Wilson. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Topper. Charlie. Rush in. 43.
On third down, Wilson. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Check 31. Mike's 43. Alpha. 43. Watch the run.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coming again.
Second and 10.
Check 43. Race don't travel. Go.
Check nickel.
40. Yes! I got him! Ready to go!
From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. You must be dreaming. 43 is the Mike. 7, let's go. Check 43.
I'm coming.
Again, Wilson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch tight. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Check.
43.
Hustle. Let's go.
They go play action with Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one is incomplete.
But the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
You can't block me. 43 is the mic. Hey, watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Wilson will throw again. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Ready. 16 outlaw. Watch the pass. Exit. The pass. Mike 9. Bang Hill.
Let's go, D.
Mike 9. Watch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Julio Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
I'm coming after you.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Mike, check 33. It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. Hey, check up.
Hurts.
All day, just like that.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's got a man, it's his fullback. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Let's get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Mike 9, Mike 9. Mike 9, hey, you got to...
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Hey, we got to steal.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second here.
Here we go. Kill.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Javon Hargrave gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Odd. 3 down. Odd. You just watch 88 over there. Just watch 88.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 9.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Get in the weight room.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Hey, we got a seal.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Man open, here is Jones. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Turn your pace, let's go. He's coming. Recon, 132 fighting. Double up. Out.
fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets open the lead up to 34-0. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The return man, Ty Johnson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. On first down, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Check safety. Blue dark corkers. Charlie.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Hey, we got a seal.
They're not ready for this, man.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And down to the 20. A big play there just before halftime.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Get the ball right here. Let's go. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Nine the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Now.
Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will swell on one more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, Johnson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission.
Where's 52? Watch 52. H3-2-18. Chopper. It's just me.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Undercrush. 66. Bow it high. Go. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Wilson.
Watch the screen.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Cowboy 80. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Panther 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come out here.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That one is going to sting. Play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 9. Mike 9. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Hey, we got to steal.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Three buzz.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Shift. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Back. Mustang 19.
Throwing is Hurts.
You're not ready.
This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 68 yards. And the Eagles able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Elliott good on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Johnson now returning. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got a seal. We got think you gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this? You gonna get this?
Check your hot read. Mike,
To throw is Wilson.
It's me and you. It's just me and you.
This complete to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hall. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
80 weapon. Exit.
Here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Delta. Four down.
Mike 9. Hey.
Now it's Wilson.
Hey, we got a seal.
Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now here's Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Mike, ready. 70 Indy. We gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Check. General. Check. West. Kill. Bravo. Kill. Mike. Yes. 9. Bang Hill.
From the 36, Wilson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Here we go. Mike, hit Tucson. He's scared. Smoke. Tight end right.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice the Mike. Watch the slant.
Now Wilson.
We gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Let's go.
Looking deep for Julio. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They're running it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Come on, let's go.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic. Hey.
Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got this.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their line.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. Hey, check.
Mike 9. Mike 9. I got you.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Mike 9. Hey, we got to get to 9. Mike over there.
Throwing is Wilson. Caught on the right right side by Jones. He is out of bounds inside the 35. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw again is Wilson. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Crunch time, defense.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Jones has it. Touchdown! Julio Jones with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. From the 30 on 2nd down, Hurts. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now a pass hauled in downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense...
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jets extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Zerline now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Jets on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Go. We gotta get to Mike over there.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Here's Wilson. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And they will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Here we go. Mike 9. Mike 9.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Mike 9. Charlie, we got to get to 9. Mike over there. Watch the run. Mike 9. Mike 9. Yep. Bang Hill.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Tight end's right.
Zoom, fellas, let's go. Even. Yes.
Now it's Wilson.
Hey, we got a seal.
Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Zerline's kick is good. They're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Give him him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Mike 22, he's coming. On the ball now.
On second and inches, Hurts. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
That's caught inside the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there for Philly.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Quick slant here to Smith. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And my goodness, another interception. Read it well, and it's picked.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
They can't hang with us.
Wilson wants to throw it. Caught. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack.
Under 10, 10. Pilot, 64, weak. High 7, let's go. Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic. Watch the out. Watch the out. Mike 9.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Hey, watch the slant.
And Wilson with it, complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Check. Fresno. Recon, 132 fighting. Orbit.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
Check tight.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.